I'm going to be doing a player analysis on Buendia. He's an attacking midfielder for Norwich, and I've just chosen this game. It's not a particular game, it's just his last match. And this is basically going to show every one of his touches throughout this game, and I'm just going to speak about it, about his style and what he likes to do and what he's done here, and just analyze it really. So let's get started. First clip, he is there. Decent first touch and wins the foul. So see that again. Quick feet. You can tell he's got quick feet already. Kind of looks like he's going into traffic, but he's trying to get out of it. And yeah, just wins a foul. So not really much to say there. Just go to the next one. Okay, so this is Buendia here. Finds space. Okay, so he finds his space here, makes a decent run. I think he stays on side. Hits the cross or the pass across. Does well actually. A little bit of an acrobatic pass. Kind of karate kicks the ball. Finds his player. Okay, he's coming back round. Is he going to receive it again? Yeah, okay, so he's got it again. Nice. So gets back round, lifts his head up on his weaker foot, sees a little run here. I think what's most impressive about this is the intent. So he just always looks like he wants to get forward. Just straight away you can see. Simple passes on. He's got a pass there. Probably got a pass behind as well. But not much else is on, and he goes straight for it, confident. Yeah, I like that from him actually. And it leads to something. So I don't mind that. Okay, so here, this one. So Buendia is this player here. Ball drops to him. He probably could control it, set it back maybe. Decides to clear it on the volley. It's not very well cleared at all, to be honest. Yeah, it's quite a bad clearance. Doesn't really go far. Goes straight to the feet of the opposition and sets them up. So that's not great. So Buendia is right here, number 17. Gets the ball, decent first touch and really good feet. Delays it. Okay, so go through that again. So he takes the first touch here. He's surrounded by 2 players. Good feet there, and then starts to move his way across. I like the delay. I like the fact that he didn't settle for the easy pass. He delayed it, didn't force anything, managed to go wide, and looks like he wants to pick it up again. Oh, I think that pass might have been for him actually. So here he is. Proceeds on his back foot. Gives the ball away, but here, I really like this here. Just that little ball roll. It's really good manipulation of the ball. Like really, really good manipulation. So he just takes his touch, gets his body in front of him, rolls it forward, comes across. So there, he probably needs to shield the ball a little bit better here. He needs to try and get his body between the defender and the ball, which he doesn't do, but again, it's good intent. It's a nice idea, and the technique is definitely there. He's got really good quick feet, and it's quite instinctive. It doesn't look like he thinks about it much. It's instinctive. Yeah, gives it away a little bit cheaply, but that's very close to being very, very good if he just uses his body a bit better. So let's see where he is. Yep, that's him. Nice. So nice and basic. Ball comes in. He's around in between 2 players. Touch on his chest. Gets out of the situation. Finds his fullback. Again, it's nice. It looks comfortable technically. It's clean, and it's a good decision as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, well done. Next, I think it's a bit of defensive work. So there he is. Wins it back. Passes it off. Good, and he gets it back. Okay, so he's surrounded by 1, 2, maybe 3 players here. Yeah, really, really nice. So let's start that again. So here he is, tracking back on the right hand side, wins it back, pulls out wide, manages to receive it again, and this is where it's under pressure. This is where I spoke about the instinctive quick feet, little bit of disguise, chops in, 3 defenders are gone, simple pass again. So it's scanned there, scanned again, receives it. So he doesn't stop scanning there. It's basic, but it's really impressive. It's just constant checking. He knows what's around him at all times. Gets the ball, positive first touch, and he tries to make something happen. Good, so let's go watch that again. So he takes his first touch. I like how he's always wanting to go forward in any situation. He's always trying to find the forward pass, which is really, really good. Pass it might not be the best decision. His teammate isn't in the best position to receive it. He's a little bit covered, bit of a hospital pass, but it doesn't matter. It drops back to him, and now here again, instinctive. The space is here. He finds it, quick feet, right to left, opens up, and a good pass has opened up the game, and he's created a chance. So just like that, quick feet, and he's created a chance to attack. Yeah, I really like that from him, actually. I just love how quick his feet are. So he's the set piece taker as well. I think this is a corner. So I move myself out of the way from this one. Not a great delivery, not much to analyze. Hits the first man, not good, and not what they would have wanted, but gets another chance, I think. Yep. Yeah, much better that time. So hits near the penalty spot. Bit of hang time for them to attack it, and it gets cleared. It's okay. It's not a bad delivery. Move myself back. So that's him, by the way. He just received the ball. Start that again. So he takes it nicely, adjusts his body, receives on his back foot. Good feet again, and is driving. Wow, I really like that. So he receives it on his back foot. Quick feet, gets around 2 players, and is driving now at the defense. So here, what I really like about this is it's the improvisation, and it's the manipulation of the ball that he has. He obviously knows what he's doing. He's very clean technically, and it's instead of maybe forcing it on his weaker left foot or opening up his body, delaying it by a second to open up his body and try and wrap the pass this way. It's really, really nice from him. It's the way that he decides what to do, and then he implements it in a split second with a bit of an awkward technique, but it doesn't really look awkward at all to him. It looks very, very comfortable for him, and it's pretty much the perfect pass. And then I think that's him as well, attacking. Yeah, that's really, really good from him. So here he is, just underneath me. See what happens. So checks his shoulder, receives back foot, sets it, and strikes. So not much to this. Checks, sees his midfielder, takes a touch, receives it nicely, and sets for the shot. Not bad. Okay, so this is Buendia here. Just like that. And let's see what he does. He's going to try to receive. Yep. Sharp burst. Receives. Okay, so here again, you can see the willingness to attack at all times. The simple pass will probably be a setback. Here, I think it will go just backwards, so I think it'll be onside. Just a simple set, but nope, doesn't go for it. Instead, nice flick around the corner. Again, he looks quite athletic to me as well. A few times he does some not weird, but some different techniques, and it shows how athletic he is, like the karate kick pass from earlier. But yet wants to receive it back, manages to get it back, and it's not a great touch, but it's not easy to control either. Just gets it stuck under his feet. Really, is surrounded by too many people. I'm not going to judge him on that. It's a bit harsh. So I think it's a corner again. Yep. Again, another decent delivery. This time, Norwich defender gets his head on it. Maybe he would have liked it a little bit higher, a little bit further, but Again, not bad. So this is Buendia again, wins it back. He looks like he's not scared to track back, which is good, helpful. Okay, so I really, really like that. So he wins it back. And like I said before, just watch him. Watch his attitude. It's always, always, always positive, wants to attack. So here goes here, and he's seeing his midfielder and a little bit of space here. Defenders decided to go back to the goalkeeper. Watch his reaction. Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy at all. But again, it's not a bad thing. I actually quite like that in a player. The willingness to always attack. It's always attacking intent is really, really valuable, I think. Let's see another corner. Dangerous area. No one gets their head to it, but it doesn't mean it's not bad. It's not a good delivery. It's just looks to me like it's right on the money. Yeah, hard. It's difficult for a keeper to deal with that. Let's see. Nice flick. And that's him done. So ball comes to him, header to him, and uses his body quite nicely, protects it, little flick on the back of his head actually, and kickstarts an attack. So again, simple, but I like it. He is in his own at his own corner flag. This is so he's in like the right back position, let's say. Gets it, driving forward, nice pass down the line. So he's not scared to pick up the ball deep, as in very, very deep in his own corner flag. Goes there and he's running forward now. I think he's found a space here. Yep, ball gets set back to him. That is really, really good. So when he receives it here, he's only got one thing in his mind really to drive it forward, see what he can do with it. He takes a touch and his head's up and he's seen the pass from early. That is not an easy pass to make. There's a player here and a player here. So you have to be very good technically to pull off that pass, and he's attempted it and executed it with his left foot as well, which is really, really impressive. But it's the confidence, it's the willingness that I really, really like again. And he's set up a 2v1 pretty much out of nothing. So we'll just watch that again. From his own corner flag, on his own pretty much, a little bit of help, he's managed to set up a 2v1. That is really, really nice from him. This pass is really, really good. I really like that pass a lot. What happens here? Obviously nothing. So this is Buendia here. Keeps the ball, so not much you can do there. It gets floated over his head. Manages to get his body in front of the defender and just retains possession. In that scenario, that's all you can ask for really, just keep the ball. So here he is here. Ball drops to him, nice little cushion header, and he's trying to wait for the ball back, I think. Yep. Nice. Okay, so ball drops to him here, and he just kind of sets it back, which is good, but he's on the move. Positive. Forward run. Here, he's checked his shoulder, he's found that he can receive the ball. It's a decent pass. His body positioning, his body shape is all very good. He's between the ball and the defender, so he doesn't have to take a touch, he can just carry it. So here now, I think, could he go around this side maybe into this lane? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think he can. It just would have been too tight for the striker. I think it's Pookie, but I think it would have been too tight for the striker. So I think it's a decent pass. Could it have maybe gone a bit harder, a bit further, a bit more straight? No, I think it's the right decision. I don't think this player's on his kind of in between two defenders as well. I think it's the right pass, but because of that maybe he could have opened up his body a little bit, delayed it and gone with the outside of his boot. I'm not sure, but I think it's a good decision from him just because of the angle. Is as much as it looks from this standstill like it's a simple counter, I don't think it is. I think the defenders are quite well positioned to cut off everything. So yeah, I think it's a decent decision. Yeah, I think he made the right decision. It wasn't the best pass, but happens. Okay, so This is Buendia here. Ball's high in the air, bit of disguise. Looks like he was going to clear it first time, doesn't. Takes a touch. It's probably not the best touch, and it's definitely not the best clearance. I'm not sure how far he's trying to hit it, but that probably isn't good enough. To bounce there is not far enough at all if you're trying to get rid of the pressure for a second. But yeah, it goes back in the air. It's here. Comes to him again. Much more composed that time. Touch on his left, set with his right, and it's gone. Sets away the clearance. That is much better from him. It's calmer, a bit more settled, a bit cleaner technically as well, which is good. Great first touch. Okay, so he's on this side here, wide, high and wide. It's a really good first touch. So you can see his manipulation of the ball. He's just technically, he's very clean. He's very good technically. I like that a lot about him. Off both feet as well, it looks like. Really good first touch. Now here, I'm trying to think what else he could have done. So I think this defender here is actually in a really good position. So I think as much as that's not a great pass, I think it's very good defending as well. His positioning is really good. His body shape is really good as well. So this isn't an easy attack. But I think maybe could he go in this lane here? Maybe I think that striker's running a bit too fast, that attacker. But the other option is maybe can he try and bend one into this type of area here for Campbell to try and get on? Just here maybe. But again, it requires a lot technically to do that. I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to go straight here, hit this striker. But I think this is good defending more than anything. You can see after it gets blocked here, it just changes so quickly. It's not bad defending, to be honest. I think it's good defending. Again, he's trying to play it through. Maybe it's a little bit forced this time, which could be a flaw to his game. He's very willing to attack, but with that comes maybe the idea that he might force it a little bit. But for me, I think this is better defending rather than poor from Buendia. Nearly leads to a chance as well. So it's probably gonna be a corner. Yep, corner from the other side. Great delivery. Yeah, I think that's a really good delivery. Right on the money. No one can get to it. It comes out, and that's that done. So this is Buendia here. He's deep here. Really, you'd expect him to be more in this type of area, maybe a bit higher, a bit wider. But here he's nice and deep, trying to pick up the ball, trying to make things happen. Here. Okay, so in this clip, this I don't mind. He's seen that nothing's on going forward. It's probably good that he didn't try and force a pass here. Goes out, and now this is what impresses me more than anything. Straight line, hard run. Even if it doesn't come off, which it didn't that time, it's worrying. This midfielder should probably track, if not pass him on. Like, it just creates a problem. And even if this fullback's touch was a little bit better, maybe into this area here, all of a sudden these players here have got a problem. They've got someone to worry about with this run. So I like his attitude towards it. I think that's what's most impressive. So here we've got a longer clip. So there's not in picture at the moment. I think that's him making the run. Yep. Wow. So that is a really good goal. So let me just move myself over. Oh no, wrong clip. Let's move myself over quickly. Alright, so ball comes to the fullback here. He's not in picture at the moment, which is quite annoying, but there you go. So as soon as you can see him, he's right here now. That is a really intelligent run. Diagonal, hard run, hits full pace. See that again. Yeah, so I really like that. That is so well timed. To be fair, that is a really good pass. Like, that is an excellent pass. He doesn't have to break stride at all. But again, it's a really good run. He identifies the space early. He realizes exactly how he can hurt the back line. And that's exactly what he does. Onto the finish. That is excellent. That is a really good finish. Running at that speed with his body positioning is good. His body shape is really good, but it doesn't make that easy. That is a really hard technique. to catch that so cleanly on the volley like that, that needs a real ability. Yeah, I really, really like that. I think that's a great goal. So we'll see if we can find a replay somewhere. Yeah, so it breaks the line really well. And then that's a really good goal. Very good finish. Myself back over. So there he is. So right here, just cushions it back, starts to move a bit wider, back inside. I think he just wants the ball more than anything. So here he is. So this is him here on the left hand side this time, so a bit different. 1-on-1. Good. So isolates his man out here, finds the separation, and here squares him up. Confident. I like the dribbling. I like the ball roll. I like the step overs. It's dangerous. It's just, you can always beat a defender like that. And then a decent clip into the far post. Again, it's not the best cross, but it's not bad at all. And if someone's there, it's a goal. So I like how direct he is. No cutting back, nothing like that. Just straight attacking his man. Gets to the byline, puts a cross in. Could have been a better cross, but again, intent was there. I really like that from him. So here he is. Sets it back, probably goes to receive it again. He's always scanning, lets it run. Okay, so for this, I'm going to move myself back round. So here now he's scanning already from there. He's already checking his shoulders. Lets it run. Wow, and Campbell's actually onside. So here, Campbell's onside. That is a really good spot from him. Again, nice and direct. To be honest, there are no easy passes on, but it's because of the way that he lets it roll across his body. But again, the pass is definitely on. I think maybe he lifts it a little bit too much. Could have done with being a little bit flatter. But a really good idea. Well done. Yeah. Let's watch it one more time. Lets it run, and first time, good pass again. Could have been a bit flatter. Not too much to worry about. The intent is there. I really like that. So this is him here, wins the header. Loses control of the ball, bit scrappy. Good pass, sets up a counter attack. And that's that. So let's see that again. Nice and aggressive into the header. And just sets up the counter. Not much more you can ask for, really. He wins his battle, wins his individual battle, and it's gone. So we've got a corner again. There we go. Another good delivery. His set pieces look really good. Apart from the first one, set pieces look good. So here's kind of double teaming. Wins the ball cleanly. A little bit disguised, opens up his body, plays it inside, and it sets up a 1-on-1. So let's see, he wins it again. Here, I think he kind of decides, he looks to see if he can go forward, as in straight forward. I think he realizes that nothing's on, which is good. It's discipline from him to then cut it back and play a good pass into the middle. I like that from him. I like that he's delayed it a second. Another corner. I'm not sure if he meant to shoot, but he's forced the keeper into a save, which isn't the worst thing you can do. So let's see. There he is. Okay, so he's in a little triangle here. Tight spaces. And he's kept it all the way through. So he takes his touch, looks around, delays for a second, sets it back, takes a step out, receives it again. Decent first touch. Ball got fizzed into him, so that's not a bad first touch. yeah, deals with it, delays, and manages to keep it. And that's all you can really ask for in that situation. Can't make magic happen every time. So there he is. It's him on the ball here. Watch that again. Battling, wins it. Good. So I think he uses his body really, really well here. Just the position, gets across his man there. If you don't keep the ball, you win a foul. So that's good from him. And then again, easy passes here, attacking passes here. Makes the attacking pass, gets round, slips. If he doesn't slip, I bet he wants that ball again. So that's really, really good from him. I like that a lot. Let's see, where is he? Here he is. Nice. So again, ball comes into him. Bit of a baggy first touch, but he protects it well. He fixes the touch by protecting it the way he does, which is really, really good. And then goes in between them. Again, easy passes here, but the forward pass is on. Completes the forward pass. Not great from him, whoever that was, but I think that's nice from Buendia. It's just again, it's the intent. It's the always wanting to go forward, which is really, really valuable to a team, if you ask me. So if that's him, yep, that is him. Not a good headed clearance at all. Doesn't matter, drops back out to him, and he's gone round him again. Nice feet. It's instinctive for him. He just knows how to beat players. So that's not good. So yeah, it's very instinctive the way that he beats players. It's just no time to think about it. He just does what he can. He manipulates the ball whichever way he can, uses his body well, and gets past them. Here now on a counter. Now it's at the end of the game, so maybe he's a little bit tired, but I'm not really sure. Maybe I don't know. I think he's maybe attempting to try and whip it round, but it just ends up being flat. I think this is not good at all from him. He should delay here, I think, and then wait for this fullback to get round him, because a counter attack isn't always just about speed. It's not about who if you can run faster or pass it faster. Sometimes delaying is the best thing you can do, and he doesn't really do that here. He just forces a poor pass, falls over afterwards. I think he knows that that's not good enough. Yeah, that's not really good enough at all. If he just delayed it a second, he could have hit the overlap, or just even the quality of this pass needed to be a little bit better. But end of the game, I think he's a little bit tired. Happens to everyone. But he does need to probably learn how to delay a little bit better. I think that's one thing. So there he is, wins the 50-50. Tries heading it forward, can't keep it, but it drops back to his teammate anyway. It will do. And that's that done for him. Let's see what else. So ball drops out to him. Okay, so yeah, he just always wants to go forward, and as much as that is a good thing, it's not always a good thing. So here, there's probably a pass on around here, out of the picture to Pookie maybe. Probably turn back and keep it. I like his first few touches are okay. Doesn't really get it under control. There on his knee or on his thigh, it's okay. But here, there's two players in front of him, another two there. He's just running into traffic, really. You can see the feet are there, because even here, that right-left is really good feet, but it's just a bit too much at the end of the game. And at this point, just for a bit of context, they were 1-0 up as well, and this is late on. So maybe a bit better game management from him will probably be needed than just run into traffic. Gives them a chance to counter, which it looks like they don't. But regardless, not the best. So a bit scrappy there. He's still going into the challenges, which is good. Yeah, not much to analyse really. Bit scrappy, can't really come out of the ball, but he does alright. And that's that. Thanks for watching.